Hello, welcome to my table, Libra. My name is Toni, and this is the weekly tarot forecast for the week of March 9th through the 15th, 2021. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you are new here. I'm so very thankful to you that you are here. So, as I said, my name is Toni, and this is the weekly Libra forecast. So, before we get started, any deck of cards you see will be linked down below in the descriptions. And speaking of links below, if you ever wanted to get a private reading with me, now is a wonderful time because I have an Etsy shop now. Go check out the link down below. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, if you like my content, make sure you show me by giving me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, or hit that notification bell to find out when I post new content. Okay, so are we ready? Let's get started. Let me get a sip of tea, Libra. And let's do it. We will get out the Palo Santo. Oh, hang on. Helps if we have our tools, doesn't it? All right, there we go. Let's get out the Palo Santo. Let's create a sacred container where we invite and welcome in our energies, the energies of our higher selves, as well as inviting and welcoming in Christed consciousness. We command our sovereignties over this time, dimension, space, and place, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful. All right, headphone users, turn down your volume just a little bit so that I may set the tone for this reading. Here we go. Chills. All right, Libra. I love it when I get chills. All right. Now, lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, guardians of the four corners, Mother of the Earth, Father of the Sky, sacred ones. We welcome you here now, and we invite you in. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our understanding as we receive them. Thank you. Okay, Libra. Are we ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. All right. I may get in trouble someday. YouTube's gonna be like, you gotta quit singing songs. Never. All right, let's do it. I've talked enough. Y'all are like, are you gonna shuffle the cards, Toni? Of course I'm gonna shuffle the cards. Headphone users, do me a favor before I shuffle every deck of cards. I'm gonna show you the deck, and then I'm going to pray over the cards. Do me a favor while I'm praying. If you're listening on your headphones, turn down your volume a little bit because I shuffle kind of loud. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, what messages do we have for Libra this week? What does Libra most need to know for the week of March 9th through the 15th, 2021? What are the energies coming forward towards Libra in whatever time, take place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, Spirit, what messages do we have for Libra today? What does Libra most need to know in whatever time, take place, or space they are watching this beautiful play? You need to get out and play some this week, Libra. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. This is a very good card for many reasons. Not only is life about fun, life is not meant to be taken so seriously, says a Sagittarius. Never trust a Sagittarius when we talk about having fun. We're not here for a long time, but we're here for the good time. But anyway, Libra, you should get out and play some. But the other message here with play is something that's light and fun, right? And when you're having fun, you feel, I bet you if you're a regular on my channel, you already know what I'm about to say. You feel good. When you feel good, now you're in alignment with your higher self, because your higher self can never feel bad, okay? Your higher self can only feel good. So when you're feeling good, when you're having fun, when you're playing, guess what? You're tapped into source energy. And if you could just realize that when it's happening and grab hold of that feeling and hold on to it for as long as you can and come back to it as often as possible, you'll find yourself getting further along faster because now you're on your path because you're in alignment. That's how it works, Libra. All right, let's look at some tarot cards for you. Let's look at the White Sage Tarot. Okay, we're going to shuffle. Well, that's one way to do it. That was kind of dramatic, Libra. Do you think that was necessary? I don't. I'm kidding. Let's shuffle. That's better. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Libra this week? What does Libra most need to know for the week of March 9th through the 15th, 2021? What does Libra most need to know about the energies and whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What are the situational energies currently with Libra? What's going on with Libra this week? What are the energies surrounding Libra this week? Thank you. Nice. Strength. It's funny because Gemini actually got the sun, so there's a lot of Leo energy, fire energy coming up. Strength. So I feel like I kind of even love, if you look at this card, if you look on the polar bear there, can you see that he's got the infinity sign on his back? You know, because this is card number 8. Yeah, I was like, it is, right? Yeah, it's card number 8. So the interesting thing, though, is this is about, you've always had it within you. It's just that you may not know. Very often when we're in lower energies, Libra, we find it hard to pick ourselves up and to find those higher energies and to get into alignment and to feel good, right? Well, that's the point. If you can't find the strength to feel good, go do something that's fun. Go play. Go do something fun. Go walk outside in this beautiful early spring weather, or if you're in, the southern hemisphere, the early fall weather, Go call up a friend who you love, or FaceTime somebody who makes you laugh. Go watch a funny movie. Go, I don't know, do something that makes you feel good. And as soon as you recognize you're feeling good, grab hold of that energy and hold on to it. Because I honestly feel like you've been in a little bit of a lower energy and you feel like you don't have the strength to overcome it. Yeah, you do. You're just overthinking it, Libra. You're overthinking it, okay? You're thinking this is a complicated thing to feel better, and it's not. It's a very simple thing. Don't overthink it so hard, all right? What are the obstacles ahead of Libra this week? What are the obstacles ahead of Libra this week? What are the obstacles ahead of Libra this week? Should I see that come flying out? Whoa. Got a couple obstacles trying to come out here, Libra. Did I say card flip? Nope. Okay. All right, Libra, up first, Judgment. All right, this is sitting at the crossroads energy. And the Knight of Swords. All right, when we're talking about obstacles and the Knight of Swords pops up, that means you're being a bit judgmental and, shall we say, perhaps maybe a bit argumentative, perhaps a bit defensive even. It feels like, Libra, you're not only being a bit defensive, you're like, well, I have every reason to be sitting here in this lower energy, and I have every reason to not feel strong and to feel low, and I have every reason to not want to get out in that sunshine and play. I think it's interesting that the sun is at the top of this and that strength will come up because these are both Leo energies. And even funnier is that the Knight of Swords in this deck is represented not by a lion, but it is, a hunter, a cat, a big prey cat here. You're talking about the cougar, mountain lion here, whatever you want to call it, but it's a strong, there's a lot of Leo energy here. Even this kind of reminds me of the sun, that light going off over your head. And that's the point here, Libra. The point is that you got to tap into that Leo energy, get into that light, that sun. It's time to come out of the dark, Libra. It's time to find that inner fortitude. And if you can't find it, go have some fun. But it's time to turn around. I feel like you've really been sitting in this lower judgment energy where you're being harsh, you're judging yourself and you're judging others very harshly. I feel like you're even really, more than anybody, you're judging yourself. I feel like you're being very defensive and argumentative of your choices. Like, why should I? I don't want to let go. If you only knew what I've been through, you wouldn't tell me to have fun, Toni. Well, excuse me? Well, if you only knew what I've been through, you wouldn't tell me that you couldn't do it. Right now, there's a red cardinal. He just landed. This is somebody's ancestor telling me that when you said that to me, your ancestor is at the window going, get over yourself. There is a better, happier future waiting for you. You just kind of got to choose it. You got to, I mean, the second I showed you, they're like, yep, and they flew on. They just flew away. Yep. Confirmed. They're like, yep, that's what it is. Because I'm going to tell you, if you only knew my story, you'd be like, how do you sit here every single morning with a smile on your face? And yet I do, because I choose to. All right, Libra, what's your outcome? What's the outcome for Libra this week? What are the energies of the future? I said that wrong. What are the future energies moving towards Libra? Look at that. Swords energy coming in strong. All right, Libra. I love that because, you know, y'all are the air signs. So this is you kind of representing yourself here. Page of Swords. Interestingly enough, Mary Jo over at Soulful Revolution. Hang on, I think that's the name of her TV or her YouTube channel. Yeah, Soulful Revolution, Mary Jo. She said something last week that she notices trends, you know, within the cards. And she said she's been noticing a lot of page cards coming up the last few weeks. I have too. It was funny. As soon as she said that, I'm like, yeah, no kidding. There's a lot of new energy coming in. And, you know, we've got that vernal equinox coming up. Let's see, we have the new moon in Pisces on the 13th. And then the vernal equinox is on the 21st of March 21st. So you've got the new moon energy coming in. So energy coming in this weekend, actually, right? Hang on, when is the 13th? Yeah, Saturday. You've got that new moon coming in, this energy about getting new energy, new way of thinking. And you've got that vernal equinox coming in a week later on the 21st. So Libra, this is a time to let go. It's time to move forward. It's time to stop being so defensive. It's time to stop being so harsh and critical of why you can't let go. And it's time to find that inner fortitude to move forward, to have fun, to enjoy life again. And it's interesting, when you make that choice, when that light bulb finally goes over your head and it's like, yeah, you're right. Aha, you're right. I have been holding on to this. Suddenly this Page of Swords energy gets a chance to come in. And that Page of Swords is new way of thinking, new way of seeing, being open to new ideas, being mentally curious. All right, at the bottom of the deck, look there. You got the High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck is your intuition. At the bottom of everything is your intuition. Your intuition is literally like, hey, I would like to tell you a couple things. See, these swords about things you think, right? I'd like to tell you some things. I have some thoughts for you. I have some new ideas for you. I'd like to help you, you know, level up, but I can't because you're really, 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 really determined to stay down in this lower energy. So would you please stop? Please go have some fun. Please enjoy yourself. And when you're enjoying yourself, note to yourself, wow, this feels good. And hold on to that energy. Because if you'll hold on to that energy, your intuition wants to bring you something new. Okay? Let's see what your final card for the day is. Libra, healing with the angels. Here we go. Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Libra this week? What is the messages for Libra for the week of March 9th through the 15th, 2021? What are the messages coming forward for Libra and whatever time, date, place, or space they're watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, what messages do we have for Libra this week? Self-acceptance. I love this message for you. Libra, the fact of the matter is the only person who can change your mind is you, okay? The only person that can move this plot line forward is you. If you're staying stuck, if you're not able to move forward and if it doesn't feel very good and you feel like, well, I mean, I feel like, why am I putting these away? You know, with Libra, if you're feeling stuck and you feel like, well, I mean, I'm trying, aren't I? Are you? Are you? Because what I hear is for a lot of you, you are really defensive about, no. I'm going to sit right here where I am. This has been a pretty miserable few months, a pretty miserable year, and I'm just going to hold on to it. Well, that's a choice you can make, Leo, or Libra, Leo. I have all this Leo energy here. I want to call you Leo. Or you can choose to accept. You can accept who you are, where you are right now, and you can love yourself enough to move forward. You can love yourself enough to let go of the past because you're not going to move forward if you keep looking at the past. If you keep thinking about yesterday, you're never going to see today and you're sure as hell ain't going to get to tomorrow. You're just going to sit in that energy. And what good does it do you? You can't change it. Libra, it's time to move on. It's time to move forward, and it's time to let go. And how do you do that? How do you choose to love yourself? If you can't just say, hey, today I'm going to choose to love myself. Today I'm going to choose to let go. Then don't. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you can just be like, well, I'm healed. No, but you know what you can do? You can choose to play. You can choose to have fun. You can choose to not be so serious. And this is where it begins. And when you start having fun and not being so serious, that's when it kicks it into gear, and some kind of new download, intuitive path, thought form, something's trying to come from your higher self. So choose to receive it. Okay, Libra? All right. This is a beautiful reading. It's interesting, the themes. Gemini had kind of a similar theme, not quite exactly the same, but it was a lot about go have fun and come out of the dark. So it's interesting. It feels like maybe the air signs have been spending a lot of time in their heads and maybe even reliving the past. You know, we did just go through that Mercury retrograde, and I know a lot of people said during this Pisces season that it's kind of hard to come out of Mercury retrograde during Pisces seasons because it's almost like a hangover. Yes, it's over, but damn, can you just please go away? That's not surprising. Hang in there, Libra. The end's near. Remember, like I said, we got the new moon this Saturday, so focus on what you want to manifest this Saturday, and then don't forget we've got that vernal equinox on the 21st, so spring is coming, new beginnings are on the way. I love you, Libra. Thank you for being here. I hope I get to see you again next week. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, Libra.